to the first of the Beta Garmin Battle Reports. I'm joined today by
Matt Russell. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, who is a Salamanders, Raven Guard, and now Shattered Legions aficionado.
Exactly. Max has asked me to sort of throw together a list of Shattered Legions, so I've put together my combination of Raven Guard and Salamanders with what I hope will give Max a good fight. We'll see. It's a bit of a strange thing. No rights of war, no specific warlord traits, but
no, and that's because you've got the Shattered Legions, Legion Astartes,
exactly,
rather than your own specific
Legion
Astartes. Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how they play. So do you want me to go through my list?
Yeah, you go through yours first.
Right. What I've got. I've gone with I've not bothered with the Praetor because I've no rights of war. So I've got a Salamander Champion in Terminator armor with a Power Fist and a Paragon Blade. So that gives him the 3 wounds. Gives him the additional attack because he's got the dual weapons because they're both specialist weapons. Implacable as well, which can be quite useful in certain situations. So yeah, tidy. In terms of the Primaris Medicare basic guide, I had 5 points spare, so I stuck a needle pistol on it. I don't even know what it does. So
I think it's rending. Pew pew.
Pew pew. We'll see what it does. Then 2 squads of 20 tacticals with Vexilla and just a chainsword on the sergeant, which is obviously combinations of Raven Guard Salamanders, 50-50.
And you've chosen Salamanders to start the game.
Yes, I put all my units onto the Salamanders because I want, weirdly, the Raven Guard minor trait, which is basically gives me shrouded if enemy shoots at me from more than 18 inches away. The major traits for the Salamanders is a +1 to hit with Flamers, Melter, Volkite and Plasma. And you'll see what I'm doing with that in just a moment. Actually, now, I've got two 10-man veteran squads, which with the Shattered Legions become troops, so they're scoring, they're line. And what I've done there is I've got, primarily because of the models I had, I've got half the squads, the Raven Guard half have got chainswords, while the Salamander half have got Volkite minor combi weapons. So my strength 5 Volkites will be wounding Marines on a 2-up instead of a 3-up.
+1 to wound.
+1 to wound. So, and again, you can fire the combi weapon of the bolter. So they're all shooting. So they've got 5 guys shooting 3 shots each. 10 of which will be Volkite. Then I've got 2 Cataphractic Terminator squads in Land Raider Proteuses. They've just, again, depending on the models I had, I've got a Heavy Flamer in there, Power Fist, Chain Fist, a couple of Raven Talons, and then the other squad's got a couple of Power Fists, a couple of Chain Fists, and the Sergeant's got some Raven's Talons. The Raven Talons come as a specialist weapon, which we can use from the Raven Guard.
Yeah, because you can use the war gear, but not the special units.
Exactly. Yeah. So I can't. My normal go-to would be Fire Drakes, Pyroclasts, Dark Furies. None of those are available to me. I can only use normal standard Legion units, which I can add a bit of flavour with some of the specialist weapons and also the Shattered Legion traits. Then I've got two Dreadnoughts, 1 Raven Guard, 1 Salamander, just to go with the theme. Weirdly, because of the Salamander trait flaw, I can't actually
can't sweep.
Can't sweep, so it makes my Dreadnought fairly useless. But I get the +1 to hit, +1 to wound. So I probably would, if I was being a bit gamey, I would have picked 2 Raven Guard, but I've gone with.
Well, he can still squash and flip about 5 Marines.
And and he's getting the extra hits against vehicle. That +1 against not against a vehicle, against a something that does have a wound profile. Then the secret sauce. I feel really quite bad for doing this. I've put 2 10-man heavy support squads with Volkite. So they'll be throwing out 50 shots, hitting on 3s, wounding against anything with a wound profile that's again a normal Marine 2-up. Well, it would have been 2-up anyway. But things like, as we'll see, some stuff in Max's list I could really hurt because of that +1 to wound due to my Salamander trait. If I can keep those Salamanders alive.
Yeah. Now, facing off against that, I'm going to be taking the Sons of Horus that Phil has lent me, along with some Legiones Auxilia. And the Legiones Auxilia, the Solar Auxilia, if they're within 12 inches of a Legion's model, they get pinned instead of falling back.
Okay, that's quite cool.
And their special Sons of Horus Legiones thing is that if I fire and cause a wound, like
Yeah.
a kill,
Yeah.
even, into a unit, a Sons of Horus unit that assaults that same one
Yeah.
gets +2 to the charge roll.
Okay.
Okay, so bear that in mind when I'm going down.
Okay.
So I've got a Praetor with Paragon Blade, Thunderhammer, Thunderhammer's Mastercrafted, and a Warhawk jump pack. I've got a Master of Signals, which then unlocks the Rite of War, the Black Reaving.
Yeah.
Because I've got to have that as one of the drawbacks of it. I've got 15 Tactical Marines with Chain Bayonets, Nuncio Vox, Vexilla. The Sergeant's got Artificer and Power Armor.
Yeah.
10 Assault Marines with 2 Power Weapons. The Sergeant's got a Power Axe and Artificer. An Apothecarian detachment. One Apothecary that's just completely stock standard that's in with the Tactical Marines. And one with Jump Pack, Power Sword, Artificer Armor.
Yeah.
Now that Apothecary is in with 14 Reavers, and this is where my Warlords go in as well.
Yeah.
Who've got 3 Chain Axes, 7 Power Axes, 3 Power Fists, with a Reaver Chieftain with Artificer Armor, Power Fist. That's four total fists in the squad.
Yeah.
A Javelin Attack Speeder Squadron, and I've got 3 squadrons,
Yeah.
all made up of Pintle Multimelters Cyclones, and that's a 1, a 2, and a 2
Yeah.
for the numbers in the
Which one?
squadron.
Volkite, if they get a shot at them, will probably hurt.
Yeah, well, you stacked your Volkites like really heavily to one side in this game.
Yeah, in my setup, I decided to control one side of the board with Volkite, so instead of splitting them, so I got a bit greedy.
Yeah, and then that has allowed me to stack the other side with my stuff that I'm scared of dying. I've got 2 squads of 5 support marines, one with culverins, one with las cannons.
Yeah.
I've then, for my solar contingent, got a Lord Marshal, who's got Inferno Pistol, Thunderhammer, Artificer, Iron Halo, Cyber Familiar, so weirdly got a better invulnerable save than my Praetor. I've got a Velataris Tertio with 9 Command Velatari with a Command Vox, so that will allow my leadership to spread to any other unit with a Vox, and 2 squads of 10 Storm Velatari with Vox Interlinks. They're lined because I'm using the Solar Pattern Doctrine.
Yeah.
And they're all in Aurochs transports with Pintle multi-lasers. I've then got 2 rifle squads of 20 men with Vox Interlinks, and that's that.
Very good.
So a fairly hefty solar contingent in this, a lot of bodies at least, and hopefully I don't get absolutely flayed.
Volkite to death.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be popping that armour as quickly as I can.
Well, it's one of them things, it's initially you look at it and go, oh, someone's brought 20 Volkites, but without access to the Legion specific units, we'll have to see how it actually
Well,
matches
exactly.
up.
I found myself, I wouldn't normally do that. I'd be using elite units, but
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see. Yeah, you kind of force your hand to basically, you're using standard, you can't only use standard marine sort of units. So
yeah, and we'll catch everyone in the game. So we're playing the Take and Hold mission. Matt, how far actually are you away from that objective?
I am just basically bang on 7 inches.
Right, so with a run in your turn,
Well,
you'll be able to get
with a 5, I could get, because it's got 3.
Oh yeah, because you only have to be within that.
3 inches, don't I?
Yeah.
So I can get on it by just moving normally.
Yeah, so we've said going over the walls of the building is difficult terrain. Going through
Once you're in it,
the actual, inside and through the doorways is open just because it's such a large piece of terrain. I failed miserably to seize, but luckily I've deployed behind my bunker.
so I have to do some tin opening.
Yeah, and we'll come back after Matt's movement phase because we're actually a bit pressed for time. So Matt, what did you do in your movement phase?
Basically, Volkite stayed put, Volkite stayed put. This is actually withdrawn, pulled back slightly, so because it was blocking my Volkite shots over here. The Dreadnoughts moved forward. The Vets have moved forward. These Vets have moved forward. These tactical...
And you're getting a bit of a blockage there, aren't you?
I know, I've got everything... Well, I'm figuring this is going to be bouncing around, so we're going to be chasing it around. So my 20-man tacticals are on the objective. My other Dreadnought has moved this way. My tacticals have moved forward slightly, but I'm a bit wary of all these jump packs, so hopefully they'll come towards me and then I can bolter them to death. And I've gone straight forward with the Terminators in the Land Raider, straight forward.
Yeah.
With a view
So
to
just a lot of advancing, wasn't it?
just
this
gone
turn?
forward basically. So we'll do some shooting now.
Yeah.
So my
Where do you want
plan.
to start?
Well, my plan is to pop some vehicles so I can then hose these guys down with Volkite. So we'll fire. What's the side armour on those transports?
It's 11.
So I can wound it in theory with a heavy bolter.
Yeah.
So because I can fire everything at full ballistic skill from
And
this.
that's because you went combat speed.
Combat speed. I just went back a couple of inches. So heavy bolter, las cannons, all hitting on 3s.
And this is which one?
We're going to go for the one in the middle.
The central one. Right. That's the Aurochs. Yeah, 3s.
So hit, and then one twin linked heavy bolter.
So it's 4 hits from the heavy bolters, 3 from the las cannons.
So I need 2s to glance with the las cannons.
Yeah.
I think I've got this in the bag. 2 pens, 1 glance. How many hull points is it?
3. So that'll do it.
Taking it, and I don't need to bother with the heavy bolter.
No. Do you want to see if it explodes?
Let's see if it explodes.
You need 6s.
4.
No, he's just wrecked.
Just wrecked.
So I will decant from that one. I need a leadership check for my Velataris, who have been decanted. And they love it because they're leadership 10 from the Lord Marshal.
Okay, so who's in what? Are they just...
I've got the command squad with the Lord Marshal in.
Yeah.
Another Velataris squad on my left, camera left.
Okay, right. What I'm going to do is see if I can pop that fellow.
Yeah, so that's into the
So
Lord
this
Marshals.
is the melter gun and the grav gun. So
I'm going to use one of my 2 because I've got 2 reactions in the shooting phase to evade with this.
okay, so I'll do the melter gun first. Gravis, so hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
Both through, and then we'll grav gun is right.
Yeah,
there.
right in the centre.
Actually, am I in range? 18 inches, probably. No, I'm not.
No.
So I fucked up a bit there. So I should have measured before I shot. So could have gone that one. So 2 hits. So let's see if I can get, not in melter range, I could do with AP 1 or 2 now, I forget.
AP 1 for...
So I've made 5s.
Yes.
No.
Oh,
So-
you strength 8. You've got to...
Oh yeah,
armor
I'm
pen.
doing
So you've got a 4 and a 3, so
Yeah,
you've got a
sorry.
glance and a pen.
Jumping ahead.
So the glance doesn't go through, the pen doesn't go through.
So yeah, I've got jump to step in my my attack.
Just so excited to
So
explode
excited
me.
to blow something up. Okay, right, other shooting. Let's fire this into the
That's the Land Raider,
Land
into one of the Javelin
into
squads.
one of the
isn't
javelin squads.
it? Right.
Why not? So what we'll do is fire obviously 2 at full ballistic skill.
I'm going to...
And I'm going to go for the single javelin.
The single Javelin. Right, so that's the one at the back here.
This a problem I'm going to
I'm
get.
just going to evade
Okay.
with that.
So this is the single javelin. This is the hitting at full ballistic skill las cannon. Both
So that's
hit.
2 hits.
Then
The
2
snap firing.
snap firing ones.
Oh, it gets another hit.
Nice. That's actually what I'd normally get from. And then this is the heavy bolter snap firing.
Yeah, so 6s, and I'll re-roll in. There's a hit from the heavy bolter.
Hit from heavy bolter. So in theory,
So you need 5s to wound me with the heavy bolter.
So heavy bolter. No.
No.
Las cannons.
Strength 9, so 2s.
So
3.
3 wounds.
Right. So I don't have an armor save anymore because I've got a 3 up armor.
You evaded
normally.
as well.
Yeah, I
remember?
did evade, but I don't get cover because I'm anti-grav cavalry.
Yeah.
So I evade 1 and take 2
2
wounds,
wounds.
which leaves me on 2 wounds remaining.
And that guy is out of range of my melter gun, so I'll just shoot my melter gun at one of that pair of 2
Yeah, the
there.
squadrons of...
So hitting you, the grav gun is sadly out of range.
Yeah.
So
Just the melter hitting on 2s.
2s both hit.
2s because I'm toughness 6.
So 2.
I guess I take 2 wounds
2
then.
wounds, yeah.
Right.
The bolt gun, 24 actually.
Are you going to go for it with
Why
the...
not?
I'm going to put it on the rear
So
one.
I've got 10. I think he's out of range. So I've got 10 bolt guns. Never
Yes.
waste a shot. 10 10
Hitting on threes.
Hitting on threes.
Because we've not got night fighting.
No.
It's just, I don't know. I don't think I mentioned that at the start. Then wounding on sixes, because I am tough. Oh, two.
So fail these, and I've killed a javelin.
Threes. So I take a wound.
Again, you know.
And go down to
always
one.
shoot with your bolt guns. These guys. Can I see anybody from?
So next up, Matt's going to fire his vet squad.
Yeah, my vets. We've established the Volkite with 15 each range, so I'm out of range of the Volkite, but bolt guns. So we'll thin them out a bit, and then probably I will massively overkill with Volkite.
Yes.
So this is 10 bolt guns.
Hitting on threes. I've already used all my reactions. You just re-roll that one. So yeah, anything out of the tray, we just re-roll in.
Yeah. Wounding on
threes, because I'm a puny human. So that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
I've got a 4-up save, because I've got solar armour, so that's 1 dead. And not yet a
You should
check.
take, actually... Oh no, he can see him. Yeah, forget that.
He's fine, I don't mind either way.
So, I can get
Through the building?
2 or 3 from the building, I reckon.
Do you want to just go with 5? Rather than... rather than just having to...
Work it out. I reckon, let's say, 4.
Yeah, so the tactical squad into the same...
Into the same unit.
turrets. Oh, better than the vets. Threes.
So 3 arm saves.
The same as more vets. Oh, I killed 2.
So they fired. These vets can't see anybody. They fired, he's fired, they fired. So, Volkite time. So, I'm going to fire 50 Volkite. Don't have line of sight on any of the guys behind the tanks. All these Reavers. I'm going to go for these tacticals. And I can't see really the assaults.
Yeah, well, you wanted the Reavers, really,
I like the
didn't you?
Reavers, but I'm going to go for the tactical squad. Hey, it's a scoring unit. So because we've got 50 shots, I'm going to fire 25 at a time, because I don't think Max's dice tray will cope with...
It's designed for 34 dice exactly.
50.
Any more than 34, they start stacking on top of each other.
Right, so this is the first volley. And so, remember, I'm hitting on 3s.
And wounded on 2s.
Wounded on 2s.
Okay. Oh. Oh no. So how many have you picked out there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So hit with 15. And then...
So, alright.
Let me do 15. Then I'm going to do the other 25 to hit. Top dice. Got 2. That was a
hit, I think. 29.
29. So these, because of my major trait, and now... Well, they would have wounded on 2s anyway.
It helps against the javelins, mainly, I think.
So I'm wounding on 2s. So that was 2. No, 3.
3.
So that's 26, 24. So 25. 25, 3 ups. Plus I get all those lovely deflagellates.
So I've got 14 in the squad before I get to Artificer armor saves. Don't particularly want to waste everyone's time rolling them in singles, so here's 14 3-ups. But then the fails, so that's 4 fails, have Feel No Pain 5 from the Apothecary. Oh, that's 4 dead.
4 dead. So 4 deflagellates.
Let's put that into
Well,
a
no,
pool
I'll
at
put
the
them
end.
into a separate pile.
Yes, and then 9 more.
Ooh.
I fail 3.
Yep.
So it's perfectly statistical. And then the Feel No Pain, pass 2, so it's 5 total dead.
Yeah.
With 5
so
deflags.
5 more deflags.
Ooh, 3 more.
3 more.
So that's 3 ups.
Well
all
done.
of it. So only 5 dead.
Oh, I thought I'd get more. I didn't realise you had an apothecary in there, so he saved you.
At 15 men, I was like, oh, I've got to.
Yeah.
Right, and that is
So,
3.
a leadership test for them.
It is. We're on a worse leadership than the Solar.
Okay, my other Volkite squad has got nobody else they can actually see, so these poor Solar Auxiliary are going to
The ones at the front in the open.
absolutely rinsed.
Yes, going to have a bad day.
I'm pretty confident I can wipe that squad. That's
Yes, well they've not got an
I'm rolling
apothecary.
too many dice.
That's 29 dice, isn't it? I think
Yeah,
if you
so
just rolled the 29, they probably
Well,
die.
I'll put 25. I'll put the 25 in.
There's 7 left in the squad. Shall we just do the 2 wound rolls from these? I'm not holding my breath, Matt.
That's a lot. Oh no, one more. Yeah, very good.
And we know this is half, so if it doesn't kill them, you've got another 25. 2s. And you're AP 5, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I do that was a success.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15.
15. So I've got to go in 6s because then I've got a 3 up. So that's 2 dead, and then go in 4s, and this will be 10 after I've rolled this. So 2 more dead, and then I've got to go in 2s. That's 12. 14. Oh,
It's not bad.
2 survive.
So shall I just do the deflag before we do the other 25?
Yeah.
So deflags. Again,
4.
4 more.
Dead, and then a 3 up.
Dead.
Oh, he survives.
What's the 3 up on?
My sergeant gets a 3 up.
Right, okay, so we'll do the other 25, which I'm pretty confident will kill the other.
I can't believe he survived that one though.
No, they've done
That's
well.
ridiculous.
I mean, that's to shoot in.
Oh no, Tech Marine, are you? So, yeah, and then wounded on 2s. Because was that 21 hits? That's fairly good. And then 17 wounds.
Yeah.
I'm just going to grab a handful and roll them, and then we'll count that's less. So he's definitely dead.
Yeah.
Off 6, 10 of the wounds.
Yeah.
Apparently I grab dice in 10s now. Yeah. So is that the last bit of your shooting?
Yeah, everything's fired. So killed a unit, took out a chunk of a tactical. Oh, let's see if they run away.
If they run away, yeah. They do. They
Good.
do.
Excellent.
Luckily,
and they're
got
very close to the
They've only got they've got a Vexilla though, so they're going
1 inch back.
1 inch.
But
Excellent.
that's stopping them.
Yeah. Now you are on the objective at the end of the turn,
Yeah, so I score a point.
and then we scatter the objective.
Let's do it. Shall I have a?
Yeah, you have a scatter of it. You do it as close to it as possible. Oh, is it 2d6?
Oh, 11 inch. Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah, it's 6. Oh, I've done it wrong. It's-
Randomise which one gets pulled out.
So
1 to 3, the 5 gets pulled out.
yeah,
So the 6 remains.
so it's going 12 inches straight over to here.
So we've got the final position of the objective.
Started here and has scattered to here.
Yeah.
So I'm pleased because I've got all my Volkite pointing at it. I'm less pleased because it's moved away from all my scoring units.
Yeah, and
towards
I'm
yours,
pleased
because
because it didn't scatter this way.
back to where all my scoring units. So we've definitely got a game is afoot. I think.
Yes, and we will come back
Game
in
is
Sons
afoot.
of Horus turn 1. So we'll actually again skip the movement phase. We'll just do this all.
Yeah.
Because in the name of time. So to start off the turn, we're going to have a leadership check for the running away tacticals who pass, and we'll just regroup. So at the end of the movement phase, we've got the Solar Auxilia, the ones in the transport at the front. Matt reacted towards.
Moved 4 inches forward.
Yeah, and they're just providing a bit of cover for the command squad who had jumped out of their own Aurochs transport onto the objective to score it this turn. Matt luckily couldn't get within.
I'm not
range of
just
that
outside 3 inches, which would have been sweet.
Yeah. My las rifle squads, either way that they went, couldn't have been seen anything, so they've just powered forwards.
The mighty pen lights coming forwards.
Yes. Just to provide a bit of bodies near that objective as much as possible. Moving the transports was uncovered, as was my plan.
Nahaha!
The
Curse you.
the Volkites and las cannon squads, and I've just got a bit of a dilemma of what I'm going to
Who are
shoot
you going
those
to
at
shoot at? I've got 2 reactions, by the way, in the
shooting
in the
phase.
shoot phase.
Cool. My assault squad jumped forwards with a run
expertly
into the cover. Yeah, and 3 of them died crashing
snapped
through.
to their necks.
Yeah, I know. It's just and I
to my
literally said,
amusement.
yeah, well, I literally said, oh, it's just difficult terrain. I won't take that.
It'll
many
be
casualties."
fine, and rolled 3 once.
Now, my Reavers did not jump into the building,
No.
but ran as well.
They've got 2 wounds each, haven't they?
They do.
So you probably would have been better jumping them into the building.
Now, I didn't want you to be able to charge me next turn with your Dreadnought. I thought I'll be a bit more standoffish.
Got ya.
And just sort of ring them a little bit. My Javelins all sped forwards.
You wanted the party with the Land Raider.
Yeah, and they've all got multi-melters. So the Cyclones aren't going to do much, but the multi-melters...
Yeah, there's what scares me.
Yeah.
And I've got no... Apart from my evades, I don't get any benefits. Used to be fireproof, the Salamanders, not so much in Heresy 2.
Not in this edition.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to start with the single Javelin.
Okay, I won't evade that one.
Right. So the multi-melter hits. I am within 12. And gets a 5. So there's a 13 and nothing.
Hurrah!
The Cyclone get 2 shots that hit on 3s.
Brilliant shooting.
They are twin linked.
Do it again.
Ah, yes.
Much better.
Yes.
Strength 8?
Strength 8, so 6s. Oh, I get a glance.
Do I get a cover save for me?
Yeah, go for it. Because I'm directly behind another
6
speeder.
up. Oh, so I've taken a whole point. Down to 5.
Right. Now,
Down to 4 even.
the 2 speeders on the right-hand
I
side.
will evade these because you're getting more shots.
Because this is the biggest squadron. That
Yeah,
I've got,
yeah,
right?
and I'm out.
The las cannons can't
That's,
see.
yeah, exactly.
So, 3s. It's multi. Ah.
Oh.
And then I'm in melter range. 13 again.
It's working for me without any trait, the fireproofness. Now he's going to blow me up with the other one.
The crack missiles get 4 hits. 6s! No. Now the 2 javelins.
Which I can't evade.
Yeah, because you've already used it.
This could be your day.
I get 2 hits.
Right,
The first one, 7 pen. 5 nothing again. What does the pen do? Explodes.
Curses.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
do a d6 big blast.
3 gets 3 of my javelins.
Yeah, and my 5 guys.
5 drakes. Oh, 5 not
5.
drakes.
5 mixed
5 not
Terminator
drakes.
squad.
4. And that is...
So 4 2-ups.
Yeah. Strength 8.
The sergeant is Tartarus.
Oh, it's shooting, so just allocate them how you want.
Oh yeah, so I'll just do 2-ups. So
1.
So 1's dead. That's
And re-roll the one that went out of the tray.
fine.
Cool.
So
And just pick whichever you want.
I might as well bin the one with the chain fist.
Okay. Yeah, because they don't really have anything that it benefits.
I think the claws would be good with their ending.
And they need 2 pinning checks. One just... Oh, well, ignore the one that causes Snapfire shooting, because it just doesn't matter.
Why are they taking 2 pinning checks?
Because you take 1 when you take a pinning check in hit.
Oh, no, it's in.
To only be able to Snapfire next turn. And you take 1 for a pinning check, because you've been knocked out of a vehicle.
Right. So, if there's a penetrating hit now, the unit inside has to take...
Yeah, or you Snapfire. Doesn't affect movement, but
Oh.
it's like a separate
Okay, so...
mini pinning. Oh, you Snapfiring. And
9.
you pin.
No, are they 8 or 9?
You're 8 for
Vets.
normal Terminators.
Ah, that's not good.
No. It gave me a bit of breathing room, though, so you couldn't assault these.
That's unfortunate. I thought I was going to get away with that.
If it weren't for those meddling land speeders. Next, on the other side, we'll go to... If I fire my multi-lasers at your your Volkite squad, and it's 3 shots each, are you going to bother evading?
I'm not going to bother evading.
Right, so I'll just do them both at the same time then, right? So both of my 36-inch range strength
What's
6...
the AP on them? Like,
Dash.
Dash.
Yeah. Hits on 4s. Wounds on 2s. So that's 3 wounds on the Volkite squad.
3 ups.
Yeah.
Love it.
Love it. And that's why we just did them together. My Volkites from my command squad are going to go into... Oh. Now my command Volkites are going to go into the vet squad. So
Yeah.
20 shots from the 10 of them.
Yeah.
These hit on 3s.
Not
Oh,
bad.
there's some good shooting there. 17 hits. And then wound on 3s. 3s. So that's 14, 13, 13 wounds.
Nasty.
And normal saves for the vets.
So that's 10, that's 13. But remember, they've all got 2 wounds each.
Yes. Looking for a lot of ones.
So I think that's 1, 2,
4.
3, 4. So I will
2
take him off.
So that's one of each, retaining the squad at 50-50.
Exactly.
Now
Gives me the ability to select.
the flags do 4 more wounds.
So then 4 more 3-ups.
Oh, I love it.
Love it. No
Love it.
problem. And I don't have to take leadership.
No, I'm then going to snap fire my las rifles. I've got 40 shots from snap firing las rifles into the same veteran squad.
Yep.
And I'm going to do these in 2 20s. I think that's a lot of misses.
That's a
4,
huge amount of that. It's just 2
6,
hits, isn't it?
8, 10. Oh,
They're
do you know what? I'm looking on 4. Yeah, 2 hits. They're snap firing, and then I start picking out.
Wait a minute.
2. Ooh, that's better. 3,
So
4,
6
5,
hits.
6, 7.
Yeah. So what's the strength? 4?
Strength 3 for a las rifle. No wounds.
Nothing.
Cheers for coming, lads.
Great. Disco lights. Love it.
Cheers for coming. The Volkites here.
Who are you going for, Max?
I'm going to go into the same vet squad.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can only see the 3 stacked in a line that are salamanders. But it is 25 shots.
I am going to... You got your...
I've got... And this is where my Master of Signal is. So I'll put the Master of Signal into this
I
squad.
will evade those, I think.
Okay. So with my Master of Signal, I'm hitting on 2s.
And his Cognisignum should have got a 6-up shrouded, but it cancels it out.
Yeah, so that's the minor benefit just being lost there on that 1 unit. I missed twice. So he got 23
and I
hits.
evaded on these.
Yes, you did. And then wound on 2s. 23, 21, 20, 19 wounds.
19, wow.
Which is a fairly good output from
That's good.
a 5-man squad, I think.
I've just realised I can't evade
Because Cognisignum's Ignore Shroud.
So 3-ups. So 1 dead, 2 dead. Ow. 3 dead, 4 dead, 5.5 dead.
So that's 11 flags to do.
Yeah, we'll do them. Yeah.
Ooh.
Newt me.
Do you know what? I very rarely use Volkite. I quite like them.
They're good.
So that's 9 extra wounds.
Wow, I think so. We had 5.5, 11 wounds already,
Yeah.
didn't we? So what was it? How many?
5. So that's kills the 6th one.
And
6.5.
6.5.
Dead from the squad. Yes.
Wow.
So that's a leadership chest for that squad.
Well
They
done.
know-
I wish
yeah.
my Volkite had done that.
Yeah, well, I had the apothecary, right?
Yeah,
I
you
showed
feel
it.
no pain.
At the end of the turn.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know this yet. I don't know. My
Yeah.
las cannons are going to go into the Land Raider, and that's because it can't really fire back at me.
I will evade this one.
Okay. Yeah, but he crucially preserves my squad, and hopefully I'll pin the Terminators at the back of the board. Hits on 3s. That's 5 hits. 5s with Sunder.
Enough. Oh yeah, reroll that
Nothing.
up.
Luckily I've got Sunder. Nothing.
Nothing. Excellent. Didn't need to evade.
Right. And that is that for my turn.
Well,
I can't
let's
do
do
any
my
charges.
leadership over here. So leadership 8 or 9 vets.
9, I think, with the sergeant.
Fine.
Fine either way. I score this objective that I've not been hiding
So
all
you
turn.
get 2 points.
Oh, does it go up each player
It goes
turn?
up every. I think it goes up a point every turn.
And next we'll flip the objective.
It
It goes that way.
Yeah.
So that goes, what is it, 6 + 6?
Well, it says re-roll it if you get a hit, but we've got an arrow on our dice, so we're good. How far?
That far.
Yeah.
To there.
This is going in the wrong way. I don't like this.
Well, it seems to be going to come into the thing where it gets to the edge of the board and says it can't flip. Do you know when we said at the start I wonder why they've put in that it can't go off the board.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's happening, Matt. It's happening.
No.
And we'll get into Salamanders and Raven Guard.
All these guys over here. Right, okay. Turn. Okay, I've taken my Land Raider, took a dangerous terrain test and passed it, thank goodness. Otherwise, I would have blocked my Volkite. Got it. We swapped the woods around so I can actually put the model down.
Yeah, because it just wasn't fitting because of my
that
static trees.
Gives me my Volkite have stayed put because they've got a clean line of sight on his las cannon squad. My Dreadnought has moved around to this side, so we're a bit closer to them and plan to, you know, hopefully melt with this, if not bash it to death in close combat. My 2 vets have gone here. My other vets have, so they've run. These guys have walked, so they've got bolt guns. Hopefully they shoot the guys in there or shoot these guys.
Yeah, so that's my... Basically, you're picking on the solar, aren't you?
I'm going to bully the solar, because, well, that's where the objective is. And then I've got this tactical squad has remained put, so I'm going to Fury the Legion into this squad here.
That's
Contemplated this squad, but I'm going to get more shots. Might as well eliminate them. The Dread has come forward, because he can't get... Basically, I think they're going to die to bolt guns, so hopefully this will... I'll maul these, at least kill one of these, possibly 2. Yeah. And these guys are pins, so I can't do anything.
Right.
So shoot-wise, so let's go from right to left.
Yeah, where are we starting?
We're going to see if we can destroy this with my Dreadnought.
Yeah, so that's
I'm not going to use the Graviton gun at this range.
In case it scatters onto your Land Raider.
Well, saying that, yeah.
Whatnot.
Oh, but that's not 3 whole points. That's the guy's squad inside using. So, by the way, everything is still on majority salamanders, apart from these guys, because there's only one salamander left.
Yeah, and that's the Terminators on the right hand side.
Terminators on the right hand side. So we're going to so firing. Do I use the grav? I don't really want to wreck it on blow it up. So. Right, just going to use the...
Dreddy into the Aurochs.
Yeah.
The Melter is multi.
Both hit. So first one.
Yeah.
A pen.
That's a pen.
Second one
is a pen.
So then roll on the
5
table.
explodes. No.
Yes!
Oh, no.
Kaboom!
So that is...
I'm probably going to kill my 2 vets, but...
Do you want to roll for the blast?
1 inch!
No.
1 inch! Oh, oops.
So just Dreddy.
Overexcited, just Dreddy. Okay, I can live with that.
You get... On your Dread, is wounded because you're toughness 7.
Yeah, so a 5. 2 up.
Yeah, 2 up.
Loves it.
And then I've got 10 Solar Auxilia in the death box.
Oh, yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck, lads. Not.
Wounded on 2s.
That's a lot, mate.
All 10. So I'm going to have to do 9, and then the Sergeant... In fact, I'm going to do 8, because I want to preserve the box. That wasn't great. 5 dead of the 8. And then I'll just roll the 2 more on normals. 1 more, so that's 6 dead, leaving 4. The Solar have decanted, and I've actually gone to the further away end from the objective. Okay. So if Matt assaults me, he can't consolidate onto it afterwards.
Right, what we're going to do is fire this into
the Land Raider into the command.
So this is hitting at full. Let's point the guns at it. Fire it at full ballistic skill.
So it's a las.
You've got the bounciest.
But it's called a bouncy tray.
Oh, double miss.
Double miss, yes.
And this is all hitting on 6s.
Yeah, so the greens are the las.
1 las hit.
But it's re-rolls for the heavy bolters.
And 1 heavy bolter hit. Nothing.
So the heavy bolter will need a 6, the las will need a 2.
So a pen on the las cannon, so I need a 6 ideally.
So I'm I'm stunned, so I can't move next turn. Okay. And I'm snap firing.
But you know that was a dream to get them out. Does that affect the guys inside as well?
Oh, well, yeah. So actually, I'll need a pinning check. I'll need my snap firing check because I was penetrated on the squad that got decanted, and then my command squad will need a snap firing check. Yeah. So all fine.
Okay. So how big's the command squad? Just 5 guys.
10.
10. Right. Okay. That's good. Right. Now what we decide to do.
Yeah,
All this Volkite. I think I'm just going to take out all your scoring units over this side. I was going to go for the las cannons, but I've kind of got my guys.
Are your Terminators scoring?
No.
No.
But
Excellent.
they're forward. So I'm going to see if I can just absolutely rinse all these Solar Auxiliary infantry over here.
Right.
So we'll go with this first 10 here into the guys at the... We might as well go with the guys at the front because you'll get
Front
cover.
or back, same.
Well, you get a cover save. Well, you're getting an armour save anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, getting an arm save anyway. I'm going to return fire.
Ooh.
Because
the
they're a
range?
tertio, 36.
36, okay. Remember, I'm going to get a 6 up.
Yeah, that's cool. And because I'm a tertio, both squads can return fire.
Okay, very good.
So, Matt?
It's established he can return fire at 30-inch range. So
Yes.
I'm going to... So it's this squad here. So this is
In the
half my
trees.
shots. Keep dropping dice into the heads of my own men. Right, bounce tray, my nemesis.
Threes. This is half of them, isn't it?
Yeah. It's actually... So that's 7. So that's...
18 hits.
18 hits.
2s to wound. What's that? 14 wounds?
Yeah.
10. 14 4-ups.
Do it.
Come on.
No, you're not.
That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ouch.
9 makes up for that tactical squad, I imagine.
So there's only 20 in that unit.
Yes, there's only
So
20.
here's another 9, 2 ups. So 7 more.
7 more will give you another 4. So that's 13 dead, leaving 7 left.
Okay. That's good. Then I'm going to... I've got
You've got
another
the other
25
half,
shots.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry.
I think they're dead, Max.
You hope.
Oh, man.
That's 18 hits.
13. Oh, yeah, 18. I can't remember.
Yeah, 18 hits and then 2s to wound. I'm going to guess it is a dead squad.
16.
16. Right, so I'm going to roll 10 dice because that's what I've got left after the wound pool. And then, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'd saved that one that I knocked. So it's 5. I've got 2 left in the squad.
6 more.
Yeah.
And then the flag, deflag.
They're dead anyway.
Yeah, cool.
They're dead anyway.
Excellent.
The squad's dead. In return, I'm going to get 80 shots with las rifles back. So the first lot of to hit rolls. Ooh, this is the first 20. Get 16. Matt, will you keep a tally for me?
Yeah. So,
That's 16 hits. Oh, that's worse. 16, 14.
giving you 18.
Then 7. About statistical
So
there.
cackling at your poor dice rolling.
7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Another 14.
Yeah. And then the final batch. Gets us to 5, 6, 12. So I got 49 hits. So I rolled 25, then 24.
Wounding on the fives.
Yeah, so the first 25 get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
And then the second batch of 24, and that was quite statistical there, Matt. I'm happy with these. Well done, lads. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So I've got a 3 up, and then I've got a 6 up.
Shrouded, yeah, because you're Raven Guard minor.
Should have probably evaded that, but never did. No, I can't
It's
because
your
it's a
shooting
reaction.
phase, yeah.
Of course, what am I talking about?
I've just rolled so many dice just then.
I lost track. Right, so this is my 3 up. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5. I think I just knocked that with the other dice, but I'll take it anyway. And then 6.
I'll let you know in the edit. 6 ups.
So 5. So you've got half my squad.
Excellent. Well done, Solar. And you shot at the forward squad, didn't you?
Yeah.
So they're dead. Excellent. Now, where are the next squad of Volkites going
Going to
into?
go into the same formation.
Okay. I have reacted, so can't do anything, even though I've still got a reaction left.
There's my 25 dice. A lot of dice. They're hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Wounding.
Ooh, how many's that?
That's quite sure, yeah.
4, 7, 10, 11. Oh, so
Wounding
14.
on 2s.
Yeah. 13.
13.
You get 13 armor saves of 4 up. Come on, lads. Come on. Still cheering them on even after I've failed.
How many is that?
7 total there. Do you want to just roll 7 D flags so we can keep track?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 flags get 7 wounds.
Yeah.
Ooh. I think this squad's going, Matt. That's 10. In total, including the flags, I mean. And then Matt gets his second 25. All he needs to do is
I
repeat
think
that.
Volkite almost impractical in a normal game because there's so many dice rolling. So many dice to roll.
Yeah, I will say I'm more of a fan of impactful rolls than many dice rolls.
Yeah. So 2 ups. This is a lot better.
Yeah.
What are they saying that? What's 4 dice? So 1, 2, 3,
Only
4,
4.
5, 10, 14 again.
14. 4s. I think the squad's dead, Matt.
Yeah. I think you're right.
4. Not quite. That's 7. So do 7 flags. And I've only got 3 members left.
So 6.
Come on. 6 passes. Oh, not a bad amount. I've got 1 member left.
1 guy left.
And I'll leave the Vox operator.
20
moving
guys. Oh god. I think we should just say they're dead because.
Well, you've got 20 bolters into them.
Plus another 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 20.
Oh yeah, because that's
30
including the
shots,
guys in there.
Oh yeah, and them. I'm just going to absolutely hose them. Do you want me to roll it?
Roll. How many dice have you got?
So these are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15. So 30 shots just from. So 36 shots.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, 36
We all
shots.
we all know they're dead, but we're on camera. We're recording the game.
So I'll just do 20 at a time.
Yeah, do 20.
Well, I'll
out
do
of
25, and then we've got another 11.
Yes. The decisions of playing Solar.
In t-shirts. Oh, they're not actually that bad. So these are then wounding for cute. So these are wounding on 3.
Yeah, 3s.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they
10.
should die.
So I've got to roll it in 3s because then I've got a 3 up. That's 2 dead.
2 dead.
So that's my Vox and the Sergeant left. And I've got 7 wounds left.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. Okay.
The Sergeant lives, dies, and then I've got 8 on the Vox operator. Oh, let's roll 5.
Yeah,
he's
he's
dead.
Got him. I've got a bit charged now.
No, well, it denies you the consolidate at the end of the turn, doesn't it?
Yeah. So that's fired. They fired. They fired. They can't fire. They can't fire. They fired. He can't fire.
He has.
He has fired. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Right.
Fury.
Fury into these boys.
I'm going to. Evade.
Okay.
Because I've only got bolt pistols, so I'm not firing
12.
them back.
So everybody's in 12. So that's going to be so 40, 50 shots.
Yes.
again.
So 50 shots from that
So
squad?
my tactical, they didn't move, so Fury of the Legion into this assault squad here. So I'm doing 25
Yes.
at a time. So hitting on 3s.
Was that a pause to wish yourself luck?
Come on. That's not bad. Wounded on 4s.
Yeah, so that was 9 misses out of the 25.
So 4, 8, 10 armour saves.
10 armour saves. I've got 6 guys and then the sergeant.
Sergeant and Artificer.
Yeah. So that's 6 on 3s.
So 3 dead.
And then Shrouded
Oh.
saves 2.
Yeah.
And how many total was it? 10?
Yeah. So,
So that is 4. Shrouded.
2.
So that's another dead. That's 2. And then you've got another 25.
25. So
Yeah. And then on to the second batch of 25.
yeah, here it goes.
Oh, that looks like a good roll.
Yeah. I haven't won another 2.
So he's 8 misses, giving 17 hits. 4s to wound.
A few 3s and 1s. For 9.
9. So with 2 already dead, that leaves 4 and then the sergeant. 3s with the 5 up shroud dead. That's 4. I think it was 9. 3s, 5 up shroud. That's 1 dead. And then 3s with a 5 up shroud dead. So that's 3 more dead, giving a total of 5 dead out of the 7.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's just 2 left. And other than the snap-firing combi bolter, I think that's your...
No, haven't.
Oh, the
found it,
Dread.
no.
Dready the Dread. Right, so Dready into the Matt, you want to just finish off the scoring,
Yeah,
don't you?
exactly. I hate unfinished business, and they'll be annoying, so might as well do it. So let's go. Grav on that guy. Bang, so hitting them both with Grav, and then the melter gun. 1 hit.
Hits twice, he's BS5.
Oh yeah, of course he's.
Yeah, so you didn't do that reroll onto a 1.
Didn't do that reroll until 1. Forget that.
2s to wound.
2 to wound. So
1 wound.
yeah.
And then I've got cover 5 because I'm in ruins. Loves it. And then the Grav strength test.
tests.
Fail 1. So I've got my 3 up armour. And I love it.
Fine.
Right, so after the Dreadnought, Matt, what are you doing?
Snap firing Terminator. So
Yes.
within 12 inches to 2 shots.
Combi bolter. Gets
Both
2
hit.
hits. 4s.
Come on. Ugh.
No, and...
Yes.
Yes. So that's 1 wound. I've got a 3 up. Loves it.
Right.
And then we'll get into a leadership test. But I believe I'm about to get assaulted.
Yes, I will now assault you.
Right. Leadership check first. Which I fail and run away.
Oh, run away.
And my Solar Vox operator loves it.
Oh, he's 10, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 10. So my Marines fall back 9.
Back to you, man.
Yeah, so with no score, it's then into
No, nothing.
Sons of Horus. So at the end of Sons of Horus movement phase, my Command Aurochs has moved up and decanted its troops to within 3 of the objective.
I've reacted. I couldn't get my Dreadnought in range to deny, so I thought I'd use my reaction and get my guy a bit closer.
Yeah, and that just gets you a bit closer rather than actually denies
Probably
me
shouldn't
it.
have done that, but I did.
Yeah, well, because you'd already reacted, it allowed me then to start thinking...
With hindsight, I should have probably
Yeah.
moved these guys further away. But anyway, done it.
So what Matt is referring to is my Reavers...
Yes, these are nasty boys.
Have decided to leave the javelins to their deaths and jumped into the building. 2 of them took wounds just on the power axis.
Yeah.
Because we rolled them separate. My rallying squad and tactical squad have started running into the centre of the board.
Yeah.
Obviously, my heavy weapon squad stayed still.
Yeah.
But my javelins have performed this sweeping flank. Now, what I'm trying to count on a little bit is the units over here being too slow to matter to any of my units moving across. So what I'm actually going to start with doing is shooting into the Volkite squads, because they're the main thing that worries me over here. Or at least I need to deal with somehow, and it's not going to be close combat units.
Yeah.
So let's start with that. I'm going to fire the single javelin into the depleted Volkite squad.
This 5-man squad here.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm not reacting to that.
So that's a cyclone that is twin. There's 2 hits.
Nothing.
Nothing on the double
No
one.
melter.
That's the one at the back.
Oh, no melter.
Yeah.
So nothing's in.
No,
Actually, no. That one is.
Oh, are they?
One over there is just in with a melter gun.
Excellent. So I'll fire them next.
Yeah.
Do you want to react to that?
I've got a 6-up cover save. Also, I do have a 6-up because you're more than 18 inches away. Because I've got my minor reaction, my minor character straight. So yeah, I'm going to leave it.
Right. So is it 2 melters or just 1 melter in range?
Sorry, 1 melter was in range.
1. So it's twin. So hits and wounds.
Okay. So
and then the cyclones, which are twin, get 4 hits and 3 total wounds for 4 total wounds at AP 3 or better.
They're all okay. So these are 4 6-ups.
Yeah. And then 6-ups.
And then 3 shrouded 6-ups. So
That's
2. I lose 2.
And then I've got...
So I'm going to go that and that. So I've still got the same.
the same
When
balance.
do you
within
change the
squad.
balance? Is it immediate upon shooting?
No, it's at each phase.
Each phase, yeah.
Finally, my other squad of 2
Yeah.
into the same target
Yeah.
with the cyclones, gets 3 hits. Oh, 2 wounds. Leaving 1
Two
Volkite left.
6-ups. 2 6-ups.
Yeah.
And another 6-up. And I'll have that little reroll. Oh, not quite.
That's 1,
So-
leaving 2 left. Right.
So I'm going to have to do a leadership test on them at the end of shooting.
Yeah.
Still got 10 shots though.
I'm going to fire my multi-laser into the same squad. It hits once and wounds because it's strength 6.
So is that just a
Just an
straight
armor save.
3-up? 3-up.
Loves it. Right.
Now you've used all your cheap stuff.
Yeah, now comes out the reactions, I think. What I'm going to do, my 5 las cannons
Yeah.
are going to shoot into the 2 veterans
Okay.
that are alive.
So I think again I'm more than
You're more than 18, yeah.
inches. Do I get any
Yeah.
cover? No, I don't think so.
No, not from this squad.
Yeah.
Hits on 3s, and then vaporizes on 2s. So that's 3 6-up
6-ups.
shrouded. Nah, that's the 2.
Yeah, they did. Well done.
And
That was inevitable.
yeah, well, that was always going to happen, but I had to do it, and my thought process was that, well, the heavy weapon squads, I can at least return fire at them when they try and kill my heavy weapon squads, so I might as well try and wipe out some scoring units.
Yeah.
The Volkites are going to fire into, I think, the other veteran squad. Next, my Volkite squad is going to fire into the veterans, and hopefully I can whittle them down and all the scoring units over this side and just win the game by default. Hopefully. So I'm going to fire 25 Volkite shots. These are hitting on 2s because
of the
Master of Signals.
Master of Signals.
So it actually denies the Raven Guard shrouded,
Oh yeah. So I'm not getting
but you
that.
couldn't evade anyway.
No.
Which is the thought process we went through last turn. Thank you. So hitting on 2s, not as good as last time. 5 ones.
5 ones. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, so 20 hits, and then 2s to wound makes 18 wounds. So 18 3-ups, please, Matt. And hopefully we get a lot of fails like last time. So it's 5
5?
and 5 flags.
2.5.
Come on, the flags. So I get 4 flags.
4 more 3. So,
Ooh, 3.
So, yeah, 4 Marines. Because it was 2.5.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
4 total Marines.
We'll just take those 4 out of the beer.
Finally, my Volkites from the Velataris squad are going to fire into Matt's depleted veteran squad. Hitting on 3s and then wounding on 3s. And Matt, you said off camera that you were going to evade this.
Yes.
Yeah. Just so it doesn't jump in at the end. So you've got 6 total wounds.
So 6 2-ups, 3-ups even.
Yeah. Oh, 1.
1.
Evade. Evade. Loves it.
Love it.
Loves it. And that is a leadership check.
Yep. So
That veteran
you've done all
squad.
your shooting. So shall I
Yeah.
do the vets as we're on there?
Yeah,
So
vets.
a 9
Oh.
and an 8.
Sergeant's still around, I imagine.
8.
Oh,
they're
the heavy
running.
weapons.
2d6. 7 inches. I think they're off the table. Yep, they're off the table.
And that is a bit of a result, actually, because it means I don't have to just worry about 10 shots that I never want to do anything
again,
about.
that's the Volkites. Just 10 shots is still enough to
It's
takes-
enough to like,
kill those
kill
remaining
yeah.
assault marines, for example.
Yeah, exactly. Now, into the assault phase, I'm going to declare a charge
I will overwatch
from my Reavers,
with
yeah.
my 40 shots.
Yeah, so Overwatch from the tactical squad. So we've got the first 20, and does this include the needle pistol, Matt?
Yeah, and I've got precision shots, bizarrely precision shots, because of my Legio Major Heroes stat.
Okay. So
On
any
sixes.
6s?
So nothing. Oh, he hit, but doesn't get his.
Is it only him that gets precision
It's just
shots?
him, yeah.
Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't confer.
No, I don't think so. He says double checking the rule.
We've just realised this tactical squad
Yeah,
with the hero in is
The character makes it majority, but that actually works for my favour because I can now allocate the first wound of.
Yes.
So this was the hits,
Yeah.
and then the wounds. We'll have to look at
4s?
what a needler does. Yeah, not so good.
So that's 5 from bolters, and then maybe something from needle. So the poisoned.
Hits with a needle pistol and wounds. So 2
Yeah.
with a needle pistol and then 5.
Right. So that's 7 total wounds onto the squad from the first.
And that
batch.
first volley, yeah.
So that's 3s. And then I've got an apothecary. So 5s. Oh, 2 die. That's the 2 power axes that were wounded.
Oh yeah, cool. That's actually not bad. So needle pistol doesn't shoot this time. She's fired. So another 20 shots. 20 shots.
Yeah. So the second batch of bolter hits. Oh, 2 hits. 3s. And then 4s. Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
4, 7. 3s.
Ooh, I threw a dice at you.
Followed by 5s. So that's 1 more wound, which doesn't take out a guy.
Okay.
So I will make a charge roll, and I get +2, and I'm within 5.
Minus 2. Oh, you're in
Not
the
going-
building. Yeah,
yeah.
we've already discussed it.
So
What do you need?
I need a 3 on the 2 dice.
Double one it.
No.
No, come on.
7 plus my 2, 9. At the start of the challenge, or at the start of the combat, I'm going to declare a challenge, Matt, with my
I'll
Praetor.
accept it with my sergeant
Cool.
because I want to keep my praetor, my
Let's go there.
my
You're Primus Medicae alive.
yeah, to give me the 5-ups.
Right, and I will start to count up attacks.
Couldn't put anything on him.
So I'm going to use my Thunderhammer rather than Paragon Blade in
Okay.
the challenge. Matt, your
Your
Medicae
Praetor,
is
mine.
initiative 5.
Yeah, so hitting on. So he's weapon skill 5, so hitting on 4s.
Yeah, 4s because I'm 5 majority. And Matt just has a chainsword on the
Hit you
Medicae.
with 3. So wounding on 4s, but he's got shred. So
Yeah.
2 hits.
2 hits, 3s for the saves, and then I've got a 5-up medic.
Yeah.
It's fine. Next, do you want to do all your tactical squad after we've piled in?
Well, I might as well pile in because I might as well get the attack. So this is 19 hits, hitting on 5s.
Yes.
I'll take out the ones that hit. 1. There's a 6, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7.
7. Wounded on 4s.
Yeah, wounded on 5 because I'm Sons of Horus in the first round of combat.
So 4.
4. That's 3 ups, followed by 5 ups for the medic. So it kills a chainsword and takes one down to 1 wound.
Okay, so very good.
Right, but that one will still strike.
Yeah.
Because we're simultaneous.
You do all your ridiculous amount of attacks.
Yeah, so my chain axes.
Well, do you want to do the challenge? We haven't done.
I'm initiative 1. Yeah, you do yours in the challenge.
Oh, okay. So my sergeant's got 2 attacks. He's got a chainsword and a bolt pistol, so 3 attacks. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
hitting on 5s.
5s.
No. My.
This is when you regret not having a power fist.
Yeah, just for that chat. Well, if you had a power fist, I have got the paragon blade to just.
Oh yeah, you would have
someone.
sliced and diced through the paragon.
Yeah, my chain axes hit on 3s. And then
What's
I've got
the AP? Are these all AP3?
AP dash.
Dash.
AP dash. Strength 5 though, so wound on 3s. With shred. That wasn't a good shred. They're not very shreddy. 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 3 ups followed by 5 ups.
Yes. So that's 3 fails.
Oh, yeah. And then 5 ups.
2.
2 dead.
So Matt is still. Oh, Matt is actually drawn combat now.
Yep.
We've got then my power axes, of which I've got 5 axes, so that's 20 attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. What was it?
Oh no, you missed a few there. Wow.
Yeah, so that wasn't. Not brilliant. They're too over enthusiastic. So that's 11 hits. 3s to wound, some strength 5. So it's 7 wounds again.
So that's 7 5 ups.
Yes, because I've ignored the armour.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I may have lost this combat.
Yeah, so Matt's currently on -5. I've got my fists, who obviously don't get 2 attacks.
This is when I miss my stubborn.
Yeah, well, your champion's in this raider, isn't he? And that's the sort of the fearless challenge guy.
But
3
also
for the
normally
fists.
salamanders, you'd use Vulcan and have that.
And Salamander, Vulcan has it. 2s.
Well, Vulcan gives the whole army stubborn, which is very good.
So that's 8 squashes from the fists.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. So I'll get nothing. So that
Nothing from them,
So
yeah.
you've won the combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then on the Medicaid...
8.
There's some in here.
Yeah. So we'll go. Well, take the guys around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then the Praetor into the
guy.
challenge.
Let's one more.
He's 4 hits. Oh, and he's mastercrafted. Still 4 hits. Does 2 wounds. So Matt has lost by definitely a double 1.
So
Yeah, leadership of double 1.
come on.
Almost. No. Almost.
So initiative.
Yeah.
5. Ooh.
Get a 5. Oh,
Get
Matt
away.
gets away.
Great. So I head this way, don't I?
Yes.
2d6.
2d6.
Oh yeah. 2d6, of course I do. 4 inches. That's not enough.
And I'm going to consolidate 5, weirdly. So consolidate and falling backs are done. And at the end of the turn, I score this objective.
Well done. So 2 points to Matt.
So that makes it 3-1.
3-1.
So Matt just has to score and goes 1 point ahead of me. It scatters.
Ooh, 1 inch.
7 inches.
Oh, 7 inches, of course, yes.
So it gets
That's
just behind the raider.
which I think puts me in range of my running
Yeah.
vets, which is good. So my turn 3.
So rallying Matt's squad into that
No.
is turn 3.
9.
Oh, because the Primus survived.
Primus.
Do you know what? I was too confident. I got precision
I
strikes.
thought you'd take.
Well, I got precision
you
strikes.
should have dropped.
So I could
some-
have just punched him in the
You
face.
should have killed my Medicare.
Yeah. Where I was like, I'll just
You
sweep
got cocky, Max.
Well, I just thought, I'll just sweep you, and I didn't. And we'll get back after the movement phase. So, Matt, you finish your movement. What has happened?
I moved my vets over to the objective here.
And that
ran
caused-
them.
Yeah, that caused me to put
You
my...
reacted, but I had to move.
Yeah,
Then I
Velataris
didn't
back
move
into the
this
Aurochs.
because it's got to destroy this vehicle and then kill the guys inside. These guys
That's the
jumped out.
Terminators.
The Terminators with the champion, who's my warlord, bloody handed, which I'm sure will be coming useful. The
you've got
Dreads
Stoic Defender.
Oh, Stoic. No, yeah, not blood. Yes, Stoic Defender. Sorry,
Yes.
wrong. Which gives me the 2 reactions. These guys.
The Dreadnought.
Yeah. So I might pin these actually. No, Stoic Defender.
Yeah, pinning on shooting
Pinning might
attacks.
pin them if I'm lucky. He moved across. These actually
That's the
rallied,
tactical squad.
so they're going to shoot, and then I've moved my other tactical squad round so I can at least get some more shots into these Reavers, and then obviously I've got the Volkite here as
Yeah,
well.
so it's going to be a
So
bad day for the Reavers, I think.
I'm probably what I think is pop that, kill them, then shoot everything here into these, then close combat.
Yeah.
And I've also moved the Dread round the corner to go and take out these two lads here.
Assault Marines, yeah.
And because
Just mopping up the
they're
backfield,
too
right?
jumpy, yeah. And then obviously these guys have recovered and are now going to hit them with a flamer, then multi-charge the 2 sets of javelins.
Okay, so let's get into the shooting phase then.
So let's see if we can pin these guys first, because
So that's combi bolters from the Terminators.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm not going to react here.
8 combi bolters.
Hopefully I can pass a leadership 10.
Hitting on
Hitting on threes
threes.
with rerolls.
Which I need.
So it's 5 hits, goes into 7 hits.
7 hits.
Wounding on 4s.
Yep. 1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5.
3s. Followed by 5s. Oh, 1 dies.
Yep.
That's my... Now there's 1
And you have to
chain
take-
axe
and
on
you
the
need-
last
And
model.
you need to take a pinning check.
Yes. So leadership 10. Oh,
9.
just about.
Ooh, that would have been too good. Right. So that's fire these guys into them.
This is the snap firing tactical squad
Snapfire and tactical.
that just
The needle
rallied.
pistol.
Nope.
Nothing. And then 8.
Yeah, 8 tactical marines.
I feel like I should have the exact number of dice to match my. That's me just being anal.
I think that is extreme fluff play. Extreme fluff.
I feel I shouldn't just roll one.
Like roll random salamanders,
no.
Raven Guard. Yeah.
Okay, they didn't get anything. Then what we're going to do is, well, we've got to shoot these guys.
Yeah, so this is a big tactical squad, and this I imagine, Matt, is
So
in the
they're all
name of your Volkite squad being able to do something else.
Well, exactly. Well, the Volkite, I think, hopefully kill these guys.
Yeah, that's the Velataris.
So we're 12. Is he 12? No.
Yes,
So we've got.
just go for it.
Okay,
He's
so
a
four, so
hairline.
We've got 8, and then so that will be another 16 shots. I don't think I've lost a guy from there.
No, I'm not fired into them yet. So that's a total of 24 shots that'll be hitting me on 3s. It needs to do 1 wound to take out the last chain axe guy, and then it's on to power axes, which hurt a bit more.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's kind of, it's always good before you're going to, even though I'm, these lads possibly, they can do a fair bit of harm.
Yes.
I want you to get less things going at initiative against me. Right, so these are all hitting on
3s.
Yeah.
Was that an initial reaction to the dice roll?
That was a noise of displeasure.
And then wounded on 4s. And that wasn't too bad. I'd
It's
say
not
about a third
bad,
miss.
actually. Again, I'm used to my Raven Guard having, with their Right of War, having the preferred enemy
Characters.
characters. Oh, that's
Wounded on
not
4s.
bad at all, I don't think.
No.
Oh no, there's a few hidden under the hood.
At the
1,
back
2,
corner.
3, 4, 5, 10, 11. So I might get another marine or 2.
Wounding on 3s.
Ooh.
Sorry, saving on 3s.
Wow, okay, that's what, 5? Yeah,
And then Apothecary.
5 up.
So that's 5 fails goes into 2 fails.
Cool, okay,
So-
I'm happy with that.
Not yet removed a power axe, but a chain axe guy.
Yeah. Well,
The
it
last
puts us
chain axe
down
guy.
to all going pretty much at the same initiative step, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's none higher.
Right, let's see if we can destroy this.
That's the Aurochs.
Yeah, so we're going to fire
The Land Raider.
for... I'm kind of tempted. How many hold points has it got at the front?
He's got
Is
2
it
hull
12?
points. It's 11 all round. Oh, 11 front and side. Why? What are you thinking? Dreadnought? And you won't get to charge into my Reaver
I
squad.
was even thinking about putting a couple of las cannons into that. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll just go. Why split your fire? Let's go with everything. So everything into him.
So that's the green being the las cannons.
Green las cannons, silver, white, heavy bolter. So 3 las cannons hit.
Yeah.
And 1, 2 linked. Linked.
So it's 3 heavy bolters. Heavy bolters need 6s, las cannons need 2s.
So 1 heavy bolter. So he's definitely cracked it open.
Yeah. Do you want to just see if it explodes?
Yeah, boom.
It does.
That's good.
And there is 10 models
And
inside.
5 inches, so it's going to hit the guy at the back.
It will. You'll
and
get your Land Raider.
Yeah.
It'll get 3 of your Terminator squad.
Yeah.
Dreadnought. Let's get them. 3 of the Terminator squad, 3 wounds.
Okay.
The Land Raider, no. The Dreadnought, yes.
So 2 up on the dreadnought. Whew.
Yeah, he takes a
So
wound.
it's down to 4. Right, they 5.
5.
6.
It's 6 to start.
And then I don't like this on my Terminators.
Yeah,
3,
hopefully 3
2 ups.
fails. Yes! Takes out a brave hero.
Take
Two to
okay,
take
the
out.
soul guy at the back.
Yes, so that's 2s.
Yeah.
And he's got a 4-up save.
Oh, I wanted him dead.
Scoring unit survives, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are my 10.
And he's into my squad, yeah.
That's a 10, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, so 7.
7, and this is just all on regular mooks. 4s. 4 die.
So do they need to take a pinning check, don't they?
They do. And actually, everyone that's hit needs to take a pinning check. So, the one dude oh, he didn't take a wound.
Oh, do you get pinning from explosion?
So my squad in the tank, their snap firing test, they're fine. The pinning test is fine because they're leadership 10.
Yeah.
And Matt's Terminators.
9, 8, they're fine.
When I saw the 5 before it registered the
Dreadnought's
other one.
fearless.
Yeah. Okay, Matt. Volkite squad.
Right, okay. Now, I was originally going to shoot into there, but I think that's pointless because I'll score it this turn, then Max will get onto it, but I'll deny it. Hopefully, if these vets are still alive.
Better to wipe out the Reavers.
Better to wipe out the Reavers. And, I don't think I've got enough close combat here between these two to do the job. So I'm going to fire 50 Volkite into these Reavers.
Okay. I've already got a Feel No Pain.
Yeah, so you can't...
So there's no point me... And I've got bolt pistols, but I've got 1 in range of 1, so there's just no point of that. So I guess I'll just take it.
Yeah, let's see what we'll do.
Is this the first 25?
First 25. Oh, and we need to do this over here.
Yeah. Hits it on 3s. 17 hits. No, much more than that. 19 hits.
Wounding on 2s. This is going to hurt you more than it hurts me.
So that's down to 15.
Yep.
So I've got 15.
Yep.
3 up saves. Oh, that was bad.
Ooh, that's bad.
That was a save.
That was a 2. That was a 2 you just picked up.
Oh, the one that I picked up was a 2, was it? So that's a total of 9 fails.
Oof.
with the apothecary,
Ooh.
8 fails. That's bad.
That is bad.
Yeah, 4 axes dead. So the 8 flags from that.
Nice. So that's another 7. Now the Volkites are warming up.
3s
Another one.
and 5s. Love it.
Okay, then we got the other 25. If I can get another 4, that would be spectacular.
So this is hitting on 3s again. 19 hits again.
Nice.
Oh, it's all going the same way.
I should be. I've just realised because I've got infravision on this. I should be owning a +1. I should be
One
shooting
dude with a
differently with the
+1.
sergeant. Yeah, but never mind.
Wounded on 2s. 18.
Yep.
So saving on 3s.
Oof. It's not quite as bad as last time, but still not brilliant.
10, 11, 12, 13 saved out of the 19. And then 5s
Oof, 1, 2,
is
3.
5 wounds.
And you got 1 on 1 wound, haven't you? So
Yeah, yeah. So it's 3 whole models dead.
great.
1, 2, 3.
That's looking like less of a concern.
An
for
unkillable blob, yeah.
Flamer over here.
I've got a template here, don't worry, Matt.
Oh, great.
And that'll get 3.
So hitting you with 3 and a target. I'll have to have targeted this guy. So that's Dragon Breath. So it's Strength 6
So it's 4s to wound.
+1. Oh no, I'm
5
majority
+1.
Raven Guard, so I can't do that.
Okay.
So 2 4-ups on that unit.
Yeah, this is the unit of 2. Nothing.
Didn't do anything. I wanted to kill that one guy, and then
Into the other unit, nothing.
brilliant. And then 2 combi bolt shots. 1 hit, twin linked, both hit.
2 wounds.
on
Oh, 2
sixes.
hits. 1 wound.
1 wound.
3s. Takes a wound, and that unit is on 7 wounds left. So, combat phase, Matt.
Yeah, everything's shot. So charging, double 1.
I've got I've got to react. Declare everything.
Okay, sorry.
You've got a 6 for them. You've got a
6 of
for
them. So they've
Well,
charged
right.
into there.
Is your dreadnought going or anything else?
Dreadnought is going to charge. He's fired at them. No, he's not fired yet. I've not fired him.
If you let me react there, I'll let you do the dreadnought.
Okay.
So I'm going to react back with my 2 javelins of shooting. The multi-melters get 2 hits and 1 fry, and the cyclones get, that's 4 hits and 4 armor saves.
So 4 2-ups on them. They're fine.
And then the multi-melter,
1 3-up. 4-up. No, so 1's dead.
1 fried.
I'll just take the guy with that. Oh, he's the sergeant. I'll take the guy.
Not the sergeant, yeah.
Actually, I'll swap him out. Cause
So
just
the dreadnought,
the dreadnought multi-melter into that unit.
I'm going to react by shrouding because I've got 2 reactions
Okay.
in the phase.
Both hit. Both wound.
So I've just got a 5-up shrouded. 1 survives.
Well, another one did.
And I'm down on fists now.
Yeah. So take them off.
And you've got all fists in this squad.
I've got
So I'm just going to
1,
take the
2,
apothecary.
3. Well, I've got Paragon Blade, and then I've got the.
I'll take the apothecary just because it preserves my fists for when the Terminators come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so combat phase.
Okay,
Let's
charge.
do
So
some
we've got a
combat.
6.
I'm going to hold the line with my squad.
Yeah.
Here.
So,
So I've got leadership 10. And I'll hold the line to the dreadnought.
and the dreadnought's obviously.
4 gets in. And that's the one that I'll hold the line to, Matt.
Okay. So my
Your dreadnought strikes first, then we're all simultaneous because we're all initiative 1?
well, no, he's got Paragon Blade. He's a champion, remember?
Ah, okay.
So he's initiative 5.
Right, well...
Who's your warlord? Is he? Yeah. So he's going at. So.
Yeah, I'm going to initiative Thunderhammer.
Yeah, you're going initiative Thunderhammer. So I'm going to go. So this is my. So wait a minute. How attacks he?
Yeah. So we'll start off with the champion, who's initiative 5.
My champion with his Paragon Blade going into the squad.
Hitting on 4s.
Weapon skill 6.
All right. So have you got to declare a challenge?
Oh,
as a champion?
do have to declare a challenge. You're absolutely correct. I issue a challenge.
I'll accept with my Praetor.
Great. Thank you. I completely forgot about that. You're right.
Yeah. Right.
So now the unit's fearless.
Right. Cool. So you're hitting on 4s now.
Yeah. So we're going to try and...
So yeah, 4s.
But I get instant death with the...
On the wound.
On the 6. So hitting on 4s. And it is mastercrafted.
So that's 3 hits. I'm toughness 5 in the first round of a combat.
Yeah.
So
I'm wounding on 4s.
4s to wound, yeah.
And I want them 6s. No.
No 6s, but 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
4 up invuns. I take 1.
Yeah.
And my Praetor's down to 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Now,
then I've got...
the Dreadnought.
In the Dreadnought, so that's 3 base, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get a +1 for the charge, a 3.
Yeah, just 3. Hitting on
3
4s.
hit on 4s.
2 hits.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So, but 6 armour saves.
So that's 2 lots of 3. So that just kills 2.
Yeah.
1. And it'll have to be my Sergeant, because the other one's out of range.
Yeah.
And then it's initiative 1s.
Yeah.
So,
I've got my Lightning Claw guy.
Ah.
So, he's got 2 base.
Yep.
Plus 2 more for the Lightning Claws. Raven Talons.
Yes.
So
hitting on 5s.
Hit on 5s.
Wounding on 5s with Shred. No. And now it's into initiative 1s. So do you want to do yours first and then I'll go?
So I've got 1, 2, 3 chain fists.
Yeah. So that's...
No, they've got... I should have done no extra attack with him because they didn't
I'll do it now. Lightning Claw extra. Hits. 5s. No. With Shred.
Yes, and
Wounds.
it's rending.
Rending 6.
Rending 5 up.
So I take a wound
Talons.
and I'm left on 1.
Raven Talons.
Oh, actually... So the Power Fists, we've got 9 attacks because they've got 3 each.
We were forgetting that the... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
So hitting on 5s, and I could really do with Matt whiffing all of these.
Oh, the absolute opposite.
5 hits out of the 9, and then wounding on 2s, he kills my guy.
And then does it go into the...
No, because it doesn't spill into challenge.
Okay.
Right, but my guy does strike back, and I've got counter attack 1, so I'll be getting 3 attacks.
Yep.
And I'll hit the squad on 3s. 2s to wound, 2 wounds.
Okay.
AP 2.
2 4-ups.
Dead.
Dead.
Yes.
So we'll go here and here.
Matt's definitely going to win this combat, but...
So now, weapon skill. What's your weapon skill?
Weapon skill 6, so it's the same as you.
Weapon skill 6, yeah.
5 attacks, I've got counter attack 1. Oh, and I've got 2 close combat weapons, I've got Paragon and Thunderhammer. So I've got 6 attacks.
Thunderhammer 2 hand. No, it's not. You're right.
No, it's Specialist. Mastercrafted gets me 4 hits.
Yeah.
And I've got 4 wounds at Brutal 2, so that's 8.
So how many? 8.
So that's 8. Yeah, Matt has just pointed out he's got Battle Hardened 1 through his Shattered
Which
Legions
might not
trait.
do anything, but it means I've got to fail 3 instead of 1.
Yeah. True.
So 8.
Yeah. 8 4-ups.
Come on. Yeah.
He just about does the 3.
Damn it.
So I kill the Cataphracti
And you've killed my warlord.
Centurion. Excellent.
But you've lost the combat, aren't we?
We've actually drawn that combat.
Worked out we're locked in
ridiculously.
combat.
Because I had 3 dudes, so that's 6 total wounds.
Yeah.
And because of the challenge counting for 3,
Yeah. So now, hopefully I'll squish
I
you
win by
all.
1.
But I'm fearless in both units.
There we go. Right.
Because the champion, although he's dead, the unit remains fearless for the remainder of the turn.
Yes. And at the end of the turn...
So, I'll have this rule, but I'll counter it with this rule.
Exactly. And you score the objective, right?
So that gives me 3 points, taking me to 4.
And then it
And
scatters.
let's see where it scatters to. Hopefully,
Do you want to scatter?
well away from...
Yeah, you want it to go back to you,
Come on.
not towards here.
Oh, it's 1 dice, isn't it? I
Yeah,
keep
1
doing
d6.
that.
Ooh,
3
9.
inches. Oh yeah, 9. I forgot about that.
There.
Where's it going? Yeah.
Ooh, am I within 9?
Yeah, you can do that.
Right. So we forgot this combat back here.
Combat with all the excitement with warlords fighting each other. So 6. So I was multi-charging these 2 units. So
Yeah. Are you leaving the single javelin alone?
yeah. I'm just going to go into the 2 sets of 2.
Right. So I get to strike first because you're all initiative. Oh, you got your lightning claws, right?
Raven Talons.
Raven's talons.
So they're 4. I've got. I think
You get the paired lightning claw. Matt's got 5 attacks hitting on 4s.
into this unit with the 1 wounded guy. So hitting on
4s, unless your weapon skill 5.
no weapon skill 4.
So it's 4 hits.
And then I want the 5s and 6s for the Wrens. So 2 Wrens.
And actually you wound on 6s and you've got shred, so you can roll them 2 again.
Oh yeah.
That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. So
Just kills-
Kills that and drops the other one down to a 1.
But will still strike because
But you've lost
I'm saying
by
initiative.
2 wounds at the moment. And then
Yes.
these 2.
You're in.
Oh, I've got another
Oh!
lightning claw guy.
Right,
So-
and this is into the
and-
squad with 7 wounds. No hits.
No hits.
Crazy. So, my javelin's striking simultaneously. There's 4 of them, even though it looks like 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 attacks base and 2 close combat weapons each. So that's 12 total attacks. Hitting on 4s. That's not very good. That was okay. And then wounding on 4s with shred, because I've got chainswords. Because we're combat pilots. So 4 wounds for you,
So
Matt.
4 2-ups. Fine.
Love it.
And
And then you power fist.
Power fist. Ooh.
Oh, is it a fist? It's an
It-
axe.
I can't remember what I put on the model. Because I needed a spare guy. Let me check. So
The axe gets 4 attacks because it's two close combat weapons. Hits on 4s, wounds on 5s. No.
no.
So I lose combat by 2.
Yep.
Um,
For both squads. So
yeah. So the squad of 1 javelin passes at the -2.
No, there's 7, aren't they?
Oh, you did 3 wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that.
No, I did
wins.
2 wounds, but you had gone
And
down
1
to 5 because they're leadership 7, aren't they? Not leadership
Yeah.
8. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
lose by
yeah.
1.
Right. So I failed that leadership test, and the other one passes. So Matt
that one's
can't sweep.
trying to rush it.
My run goes 5 and gets to hit. And then that's into Sun's turn. So in my turn 3, my Solar were actually just out of range by an inch, and I can't run because I'm heavy.
And I've reacted and moved my vets back into the Land Raider,
Yes.
which I'm feeling particularly smug about.
Yeah, because that meant I couldn't then blow them off the board with my heavy weapon squads. In lieu of that, I've moved my Volkites round so that when my las cannons obviously blow up that Land Raider, I can destroy them vets. Everything else has ran because I just want to sort of coalesce on this side of the board. I can just ignore that side of the board, I'm thinking. So let's get into shooting. I've got 5 las cannons that are going to go into the Raider.
I'm going to react.
Yeah, so you're going to evade,
Evade.
not return
Not
fire.
return fire, sorry. Evade.
Right, so hits on 3s.
I'm getting a cover save from intervening models as well.
You are, yeah. So it's 4 hits. 1 pen. Come on, more pens. 2 pens.
Okay, so 2 6-ups and then 2 5-ups.
Come on, we could do it.
6-ups.
5
5-ups.
ups.
Come on.
Oh,
No.
2 go through.
So you need those big 6s.
Come on, give me a 6.
Nope.
No. So
Nice.
2 hull points. The Land Raider survives.
So down to 3.
And my Volkites are just not going to do anything at that. So that's just actually into combat.
That lost. The other one lost a whole point.
The other one lost
Yeah.
the whole point, yeah. into the combat, I'm going to challenge with my Praetor.
I don't think I've got a sergeant.
Have you not got a sergeant left?
I think one of them was
Let's go with no.
Because
If
I've
it's that
not
hard to
been
tell.
using because I wasn't using the correct models. One of them would have been a sergeant, so
We'll go with you've pulled him.
yeah.
Because I'm just slowing down the inevitable.
Yeah.
So
I go initiative with the Dread.
I'm going to go Paragon Blade this time.
Okay.
Because otherwise you're just going to squash me.
Yeah, so going with the Dread, is that...
No, I go first.
Oh yeah,
Not
go.
I'm going to go into the Terminators.
Yeah.
He's not mastercrafted, luckily. I hit on 3s, so I'm higher weapon skill. Wound on 3s, I don't get any
Murderous strike.
murderous, but I get 3 wounds.
Okay, so 3 4-ups.
Yeah.
Which I feel I should use Raven Guard dice for, as they are both Raven Guard. So 3 4-ups. Ooh.
Ooh,
So
3
1.
wounds done.
So down. So the guy with the talons is left.
Right, and then Matt does all of his attacks back.
So that's quite neat, isn't it? Because I can basically, I've got my 4 for the talons and 3 for the Dread.
Yeah.
And these are hitting on
They're
5s.
all hitting on 5s.
Oh yeah, because
Down weapon skill 6. Yeah. It's the dreads that we care about here, the green ones. 1 hit, 1 hit,
Okay.
and 1 with the talons hit. Right.
So
2's on the green.
2's shred. So rend.
So
S.
we've got a rend
So
and a brutal.
Yeah.
The rend, I love. The brutal, I need 3 4-ups or get squashed.
Definitely
No,
squashed.
squashed.
Warlord kill. Up to 5 points.
Yeah.
So I'm now maxed on 4 points because he got 3 for objectives, 1 for his warlord. I had 4 for objectives, and I've just gained another 1 for the warlord.
Right. And the javelins over this other side of the battlefield.
Okay, so
I'll do mine, you do yours.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you get 6 attacks, hitting on 4s, 2 hits, wounding on 4s. That's 1 wound.
Fine.
And then Matt's attacks back.
So I'm going to just do 8 for the talons. Oh well, I suppose I've got 2 units still, haven't I? So this into each unit.
No, that's all 1 unit.
Oh, is it all 1 unit?
Yeah, so you've got 1 hit from the first one, and 2 hits from the second one.
So what was that? 3.
Yeah.
So 2 shred, 2.
Oh, you already ignored my arm. Oh, I suppose you need
2 rends.
Yeah.
So
2 rends leaves me on 1 wound.
yeah,
And then the axe.
is 4. No, it's 3 because it's only got.
Yeah, because
I doesn't have 2 weapons.
oh, so he's only. Oh, he's a sergeant. Isn't he?
Yeah.
Right, so I lose by 2. I fail my leadership. Matt can't sweep though because he's cataphractic, and I run 10.
Did that recover? Oh, he recovered, didn't he?
Yeah, he recovered that javelin. So this turn, where we jump in, is Matt has moved his Land Raider onto the objective with his veterans in as his actual first move of the turn. I then react with my Velataris to get closer to that objective, actually deny it. However, in Matt having that veteran squad behind the Land Raider, we actually realised that him denying it and just doing nothing in his turn, so long as he could take out my Lascannon squad, would mean that I couldn't win the game just through him denying and therefore being up on objectives from scoring on turn 3. So we just sort of gave a bit of an explanation of that, but with how the movement phase was cut, it became a bit confused, so I thought I'd just explain it, and we'll get back into the turn. So, Matt, do you want to do any more moves?
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly, just in case I don't kill them with the Volkite, I'm going to move these guys into bolter range. And then this guy is going to, because he can charge them.
Because we've realised with
And
this
then-
reaction, actually, in me denying Matt the points, it also doesn't bounce. So saying, so long as Matt can stop that unit scoring it, nothing else is close enough to score that objective in the next turn. So I was damned if I do, damned if I don't there, I think.
I can get them in 24. So basically, I've got to kill them with 1 las cannon shooting sideways. Can I shoot? It's a 180, isn't it? Yeah, so I can shoot a las cannon at them.
Yeah.
The Dreadnought, bolt guns, and Volkite. So let's see if I can take them out with some trusty las cannons.
Right.
Las cannons.
And I need to. I'm going to evade. Just one hit.
One hit.
One wound. 5 up. Dead.
2 Gravis Melter.
Yeah. 2 hits.
Both
2s.
hits.
Oh, double one.
Oh, but I always add a +1 to my hit roll.
That doesn't stop the natural one.
I'm not that gamey.
Well,
technically.
For anyone at home that doesn't know we're joking.
I'm joking.
Just
I'm
like
joking,
+1.
internet.
Just like +1 to the Night Lord's Paragon Blade means it triggers Paragon Blade.
Do you remember the days
Just
it was
like
Eldar where you could never, because people +1ing re-rolls, you had an unkillable armies.
Right. Are we going with the first 25?
Yeah, I'm fairly confident we can take these guys out. I've got an angle.
Right. 3s to hit.
Take them off. And then 2s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. T-shirt,
16?
4 ups.
So that's got my Lord Marshal in. So the 16, I'm just going to have to take on his. I'll take 4 on the 4s. So that's.
He's dead.
One dead. 2 dead. I hate rolling them like this, but do you know, I've got a 2-up save, so I can't just roll them all. That's 4 dead. Then I've got the Lord Marshal on 2s. He takes 2 wounds, and that's an extra 6 wounds to flag into me.
How many are killed? Who's left?
I've got the Sergeant and the Lord Marshal, and that's because once the Lord Marshal dies, his leadership 10 is no longer there.
It's another 6.
6. So singles, because it can't not be, because he's only got 1 wound left. He's dead. And then I've got 3 into the Sergeant. He passes, and Matt's got his other 25. Well, do you want to just roll 10?
This is why I don't normally take bazillions of Volkite.
Yeah, because we will say, this is just what you had that could be made into a
Legion,
Legion.
I would not normally put this much Volkite into a list, because it's just a ball ache with all this dice rolling.
Yeah, well, to be honest, it's been fun having that interplay of, like, I've got 2 small squads.
Yeah.
I've actually quite enjoyed that, like, do I fire into it? Do I not fire into it?
Okay, so that's 4, 5, 10, 12. This is going to be the luckiest guy alive. No,
he's dead.
He's absolutely
dead.
Cool.
And with that unit dead, actually, I can't score that objective.
Yeah.
Matt scores it, and even if I then score it at the end...
no, Dreadwolf fired into it.
Even if I score it at the end, Matt has won the game. So
yeah. Good game.
Good game, Matt.
Pleasure, as always.
And we'll see everyone in the outro. Right, so with that, the culmination of the game, I got 6 points, Matt.
Yeah, and I got, what did we work out?
I got 11. So the 5 points difference there, actually, you got the last man standing.
Yeah.
And the 4 point score in the last turn.
Yeah.
Or even with just not having the 4 point score in the last turn.
I still would have won.
Yeah, still would have just got that.
I just teased that point, even though I didn't score for the second turn, wasn't it? I didn't manage to get those 2 points.
Yeah, well, with the 3 that you got in the next turn that I couldn't then manage, tipped it over the edge, because I actually got we both got the first strike one, where you'd
both got
each
other's warlords.
Yeah. Well, you got the Aurochs. I then got an additional point because of the Land Raider on the right, your left. And that was worth 2 points because it was an elite's dedicated transport.
Yes.
So actually, just a really close game.
Really good. Fun, yeah.
Yeah, I felt it came down to our decisions rather than one of us having units.
I initially putting my Volkite onto one side, I thought, I've made a mistake here. But the way it turned out, fantastically beneficial because you ended up having to pull your units across, and it probably proved critical in that where I took out the Reavers. Were they the Reavers?
Yes.
Yeah, with the Volkite and mowed down a load of them. Probably won me that combat, because got me to the point where I was going to win that close combat because I took out so many of those bodies.
Yeah, and I think it was good. Like every turn, like I thought, I think it flipped, and I was like, "Oh, I've got this," and then it was like, "Oh no, Matt's got this."
That was a fun game.
Yeah,
I would say
interesting to play.
The Shattered Legions is fun for a fun game. I think, if as long as your opponent is also not, if you brought a serious sort of list with a blacklist or something with a, even with some good elite units, I think you would. Well, you suppose you did have some elites. It's not a competitive way to build an army, but for a fun game, I recommend having a go, and it's a bit of a laugh.
And I think not as confusing as you could first think reading the rules.
Not really. We didn't have any issues with it. Like talking about maybe if you've got 3 legions and things get a little bit more complex. What we did was basically took a legion dice and just used that to mark what we were using. And I didn't find it confusing to use at all. Yeah,
well, as well, I think just you were pulling so that it always remained the
same.
same.
Exactly. I wasn't trying to game.
I think that's the way to do it as well, just to keep it not confusing.
So I want to keep that as a major liner. Yeah. And they're not that powerful that you'd want to be flipping them, really. I suppose it was useful for that tactical tool. We realised that I had the... I could put a wound.
Yeah, they had the first allocation one, yeah.
That was... if I could have taken out your apothecary, that could have been useful, but I didn't.
I think, as well, you're probably going to be building your army with the Shattered Legions rules.
Yeah.
And I set up this unit, and I want it to be this combination.
Yeah, you're trying to get it to behave.
So you don't actually want it to change,
so you're tracking. I think having the 50-50 split just gives you can choose then, and you always try and keep that balance.
Well, even and the miners are usually the better ones.
Yeah.
It's actually weirdly reading through it. I prefer most of the miners over the major benefits.
Yeah.
So just things to bear in mind. It's not as mental as
not at all.
Everyone thought. I think on first reading.
No, it's fair. They've elaborate diagrams explain it all. It's not
actually that hard.
No.
Not when you actually get down and play.
When you get down to it, it's like.
I thought we'd lose. Honestly, I thought we'd lose track so much it'd just be impossible to play.
No, just using a token or a dice to track where what trait you have applied, then keeps it clean and works fine.
And cheers for coming on.
That's all right, mate. Enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, and we'll see everyone next time.
Cheers. Bye.